Hey everyone, so I just wanted to, again, give some instructions here for the written endangered animal activity here. So this is a little bit of a research project. Most of your initial info here you should be able to get from the IUCN Red List, and I'll kind of tell you some of the other ones that you might want to look at for some of your other info. Basically, you're going to be choosing an endangered animal to research. So when you think of an animal to research, you'll look it up on the IUCN Red List to look at its conservation status. So again, look at the bar underneath the name of the animal, and it should look like this. So let's hop on to the IUCN, and I'll give an example here. So if you go up here to the search bar, alternatively, you could look at the animals that are available kind of down here as far as some of the suggested species, but let's go ahead and search giant panda as an example. So when I search it should give me some results back here. So here I've got the giant panda. I can click on it. And when I look at this particular species profile, here's the bar here. So I see that it's vulnerable, VU. So in this case, it's going to be one that we could use for this particular project. So if your animal has the words near threatened, NT, vulnerable, VU, endangered, EN, or critically endangered, CR, or extinct in the wild, EW, in a big red bubble, then you can research that animal. Basically, that's one that is endangered and it works for this assignment. So once you've found one that meets that criteria, answer the following questions about your animal. What is the name and IUCN conservation status of your animal? The words in the big red bubble. So again, if I was doing the giant panda, I would say giant panda, and I would say vulnerable in that particular one. What country or countries does your animal live in, or major bodies of water if it lives in the oceans or seas? And again, the IUCN site should tell you a little bit. So here's a map of the geographic range. But if you're looking at the geographic range, here where it says geographic range in detail, when I click on it there, it takes me down here where it gives me a written explanation of the geographic range and talks about how it lives in China. And there are certain parts of China where it has gone extinct, but there are extant means that it still currently lives there. So those are the ones that you want to look for, places where this animal still lives today. Then down here, what are ways people are causing your animal to be endangered? Habitat loss, products made from the animal, pollution, the pet trade, etc. Look into researching your animal a little bit and figure out what are some of the things that are causing it to be endangered. What are people doing that are causing it to have a decline in numbers? Number 4, what is being done to protect your animal? Is it on a protected list or act like the Endangered Species Act? Is habitat being preserved for it? Are there breeding programs and zoos for it? So again, do a little research, see what's being done to protect that animal. And then number 5, if you were in charge of helping save this animal from extinction, what would you do to make a whole new plan, so different from what's currently being done, to save this animal? Act like you have no budgetary restrictions. So normally money is one of the big things that gets in the way of these types of plans. But think about, if you had all the money in the world, what could you do to save this species that would be different from what's currently already being done? So again, I hope this one is pretty straightforward. Again, a little bit of research might need to be done outside of the main website, but you should be able to figure out an endangered species that way. If you do have any questions about this assignment, please feel free to call me, email me, or you can hop into the science department office hours every 9:30 through 10:30 on every Monday through Friday, so in the mornings via Zoom.